no, $85. I'm like, no. So then he started talking to his partner. They saying Xing Zhang Yang. Like, before you was speaking English, now you speaking Xing Zhang Yang. So they
that black yo magic, that black yo magic, that black yo magic, that black yo magic.
Did you miss me? I know you did. Hey y'all, welcome back to my channel. As you can see by the title of the video, your girl is back with another story time. Go ahead and like, comment, and subscribe, and go ahead and get comfortable, y'all, because this story time gonna be real juicy. Like, this literally just happened a week ago. As soon as this happened, I was just like, yeah, you about to be a story time. So yeah, go ahead and get real comfortable. But y'all already know, before we get into the video, I have to give y'all a little backstory. And I'm sorry if I'm talking fast, but anytime I do story times, I just get real into it, and I just be, I'm sorry. Okay, so this happened about, this literally happened a week ago. Let me give y'all a little backstory. So I'm not a nail person. I only get my nails, I get my feet done like every 2 or 3 weeks, but I get my nails done only when I go on occasion. Like, I'll get my nails done, like, honestly, I only get my nails done probably like 3 or 4 times a year. Like, anytime I'm going on a trip or I'm going like some type of occasion, I'll get my nails done. And I recently just moved to Central Florida, so I don't really have a nail tech here. So I went on Instagram and I just did hashtag Orlando nails. So I'm scrolling, and I come across these nails. I'm gonna insert a picture here of the nails. So I was like, these real cute, real shiny. Like, I'm really into like nude colors. They had the little marble. I was like, all right, these real cute. So I went ahead and booked the appointment, and I think she required like a $10 deposit. I sent her little $10 deposit through Cash App, and then boom. But y'all, I also needed my feet done. I usually go to the Chinese people to get my feet done, but I was like, I seen that in her booking that her shop was in like an actual nail salon. So I was like, maybe they do feet. So y'all, I'm gonna put the receipts on the screen, and y'all gonna follow along. So we here. Okay, so I went ahead and asked her, and I was like, do you paint feet? Y'all see, she said, yes, I only paint feet, but no full pedicures. I said, okay, I didn't see the booking link on your, y'all can read, just read it. I basically just said, yeah, I didn't see that on your booking link for toes, and I asked her how much it was. This was on like Sunday. She didn't respond. Monday, I wrote her again, because remind you, my trip is on Thursday, which is the 7th. And then I said, hey, may you please let me know, like, if you're gonna do my toes or not, like, how much is it? So, or do I need to book another appointment with the Chinese people, because you know they gonna be there. So she was like, I apologize for the late reply, but no, I don't do toes.
Bitch, are you dumb?
Pardon me?
Are you dumb?
I think she's dumb. I think she's dumb. Are you? Like, medically speaking, are you like?
Like, I'm not trying to be mean. Like, are you dumb?
Are you? I think she's dumb.
I think she's dumb.
I think she's dumb. I think she. Do you think
she's dumb?
Y'all, tell me what's wrong with that. Please tell me what's wrong with that. Please, do y'all see, just a couple messages ago, she said, yes, I only paint feet, no full pedicures. Y'all, I literally had to go on the internet and I typed in what is a pedicure, because I wanted to make sure we was on the same page. Pedicure is painting toes. So she said she doesn't do full pedicure. I didn't ask her if she did full pedicure. I just asked her if she painted feet, and she said yes. And then she said, do y'all see this? Do y'all, YES, what is that? I'm sorry y'all, my camera died, but we back. So I'm not even gonna read the rest. I basically just asked her, did she prefer the rest of the money in cash or Cash App? And this is what she responded. Remind you, my appointment is at 6 o'clock on Wednesday. She wrote me this at like 4. She wrote me this at like 4:30. Like, yeah, she wrote me this at like 4:45. So she only gave me an hour and like 30 minutes in advance that she was canceling my appointment. But read what she put.
She was like, hey, lovely, I'm at the shop right now, but I received a phone call and have to leave and take care of something important. I am going to refund you your deposit. I truly apologize, but this is very important. Sorry for any inconvenience this may cause.
So y'all, you know me, I'm gonna keep it real professional. So after she write that, I just said, okay, thank you. And then after that, she was like, okay, and your refund has been sent. Thank you for understanding. So I wrote her back and was like, no problem, love. I received it. When I call you love, I'm pissed. Like, when I say love, it's like sweetie, like She wrote back and she was like, one more thing, if you would like to reschedule, feel free to do so. I do have openings for tomorrow or for this weekend. Bitch, are you dumb? You just canceled my appointment an hour and 30 minutes before, and then you're asking me, did I want to reschedule for tomorrow, and my trip is tomorrow. Like, what makes you think in your right mind that I would ever book with you again after you just canceled my appointment an hour and 30 minutes? And y'all, that's not it. That's not it. On her main website, let me tell you what it says. This is her cancellation policy. It says, if you need to cancel, please do so in 24 hours in advance. No call, no shows will not be able to book with me again. But you cancel my appointment. So you want me to cancel within 24 hours before the appointment, but you cancel my appointment an hour and 30 minutes before. Oh, okay. That makes sense. Okay, so y'all, that happened, and this is not even the story. This is just the appetizer, y'all. This is just the butter on the bread. Like, this is just not even the beginning of the story. So after that happened, y'all, like I said, my flight left. My flight didn't leave until like 1 o'clock the next day, but of course, you know, you have to be to the airport early. So at this point, I'm thinking like, what the hell? Y'all know most nail, like, I don't know about in y'all city, but in my city, most nail shops close at like 6 o'clock, 7 o'clock, 8 o'clock. And I told y'all she canceled my appointment at like 4:30, 4:40, 4:45. And you know, it takes the average of 2 to 3 hours to do nails. So I'm like, that literally gives me just enough time to go find a shop. 30 max 2 hours to get my nails done. And I told y'all my flight is tomorrow, so I don't want to see nobody, oh, why you just don't reschedule? Because I can't. My flight is tomorrow. My flight leaves at 1. I have to be at the airport by 10. Most nail shops open up at 9:30. The earliest 9. So do the math. Like, I didn't have no time, so I'm panicking. So I literally just type in nail salons near me. I put it in my GPS. I hit the first one and I just go to it. So as soon as I get there, I told them that I wanted a full set, and I told them I wanted my toes done. So I went ahead and got my pedicure first. They went ahead and just painted my feet. That was real quick. They did that in like 20 minutes. And then when it was time for me to get my nails done, I showed them the picture of what the nail tech was supposed to be. I didn't even give her a name. We gonna call her UP for unprofessional, what she was supposed to do. So I showed him the picture. This picture right here is what I showed him, and I was like, can you do it or can you not do it? And he's like, oh, the marble. I'm like, yeah, can you do it or can you not do it? He's like, oh, I can do it, but I can't do the marble. The marble won't be exactly the same. So I'm just like, what I mean, you can't do it. Like, it's a yes or no. It's either you can do it or you can't do it. He was basically giving me like, I can do it, but I can't do it. So I was just like, nah, next option. So I went on Instagram and did like #nails, and I came across these brown tip like mocha type of nails, and I was like, all right, this is cute. So I showed him this. So I'm like, can you do it? The first thing he said was yeah. So I don't want nobody in the comments saying, did you ask? I did ask. He said he can do it. I'm gonna put the picture up right here on the screen of the nails that he said that he can do for me. And I'm like, all right, cool. So I put my little, anytime I get my nails done, y'all, I literally put my little Netflix movies on, and I put my headsets in, and I'm chilling. So I put my little headsets in, I'm watching my little Netflix movie, and he goes to cut it. So I have my hands out like this, and he's like, do you want that length? And then as soon as he cut, I'm like, no, that's a little bit too short. I wanted like the picture. Anytime he would do something I didn't like, I made sure to pull up the phone. Like, I literally pulled my phone, and I'm just like, hold on, let me show y'all. I'm just like, I want this. You see this? This is what I want, and this is how I want it. So he cuts it, and he's like, is that good enough? And I'm like, yeah. And he's like, it'll be $65. I'm like, all right, that's cool, $65. And I think these are considered like medium long, so I'm like, all right, $65. Like, that's cool. That's fine. I can afford that. So he goes ahead, he's doing my nails or whatever. I'm watching my little Netflix. While he's doing my nails, I noticed that when he put one of the tips on, it was like crooked, and I'm thinking like when should I let him know that it's crooked? Like, I don't know, y'all. I was a little nervous to let him know. I'm not gonna lie. When stuff happens to me, I'm a little nervous. Like, I'm not too quick to say. I'm giving him the benefit of the doubt in my head. Like, in my head, I'm playing chess. Like, I'm like, all right, maybe he gonna do it. He might go back and fix it. Maybe I'm tripping. Maybe my eyes playing games on me. Like, maybe I'm Ray Charles. Like, maybe I don't really see what's going on. So I'm like, all right. he gonna fix it. So I'm waiting. I'm watching my movie, y'all. I look over and I look at my nails and I'm comparing them, and I'm just like, no, like, do y'all, okay, can y'all see? No, let me, okay. Basically, y'all, this whole nail is just crooked right here. This one is crooked, and then I'm gonna just post a picture of how it looked as soon as I left the nail shop so y'all can see that it was crooked. And I know y'all thinking like, Asia, why did you leave the nail salon and it's crooked? Like, you told him that it was crooked. But I'm gonna get there. So I'm like, all right, this is crooked. And he's like, no, that's your finger. I'm like, no, the nail is crooked. Like, it's crooked. Can you please take this one off? He's like, no, that's your finger is crooked. So he basically trying to tell me that I have some formality, like disability on my finger, and it's my finger and it's not him. And I'm telling him that it's him. And he gets mad or whatever, but eventually, after going back and forth with him for about a minute or so, he decides to go ahead and file it all the way down. And y'all, while he's filing it down, you would think, I'm sorry, y'all, somebody is literally mowing the yard by my house, so please, just please ignore it. So basically, y'all, he starts filing my nail down because he's pissed that I just told him that my shit was crooked. So he started filing my nail down like he filing a tree down. So he like this. And I'm like, he like, and I'm like, and then he notices my face is like, and then he's like, oh, sorry, it hurt, nigga, like, do you see my face? It hurts, I'm in pain, I'm in agony, like, really? So he's like, oh, sorry, and then y'all, once he gets done following it down, he go ahead and put the tips back on there, and they're still crooked. They're still the nail is still leaning to the left, very much to the left. Like, so at this point, I'm like, all right, it just took him an extra 15 minutes to take the chips off and redo it. I'm gonna just say, fuck it. Hopefully when he put the paint on there, it'll get better, or when he file it, he'll file it right. So y'all, I go back to watching my little movie. I'm all dandy fine watching my little movie. Got my headsets and I can't hear anything. I'm having a good old time in the nail salon. So next thing you know, he takes the what is that thing called, the filer, and he starts going crazy. First he was going crazy with the zzz shit, but now he taking the filer and he going crazy. Like, my criticals are like literally bleeding at this point, and I'm like looking at him. I'm like, wait, no, this not right. So I go ahead and pull out my phone and I start recording him, because I'm just like, I can't be tripping, because I know y'all gonna let me know if I'm tripping. This video that I'm about to post is not sped up, it's not edited, it's not nothing. This is in live time, and this is how he was filing my shit down. So he doing that, and I'm literally like, I pulled my finger back and I'm like, ouch. And he's like, oh, sorry, and I'm telling him like, hey, you're being too rough. And I think he was mad because I made him file on the first one, but I don't care. I don't need my nails to be right. So I go ahead and put my hands back out. He said he's sorry. He's soft for a little bit, and then he goes back to filing my shit down like he Michael Kors or something. I said Michael Kors, like he Michael Myers or something. He go back to filing my shit back down. So I'm like, all right, let me just go ahead and put up with the pain, because y'all know I'm desperate at this point. Like, literally, my flight leaves at 10. My flight leaves at 1 the next day. I have to go to the airport by 10. I'm not gonna have no other place to get my nails done. So I'm like, all right, let me just put up with it. Y'all know they say beauty is pain. So I'm like, fuck it, let me just put up with it. So he filing my shit down or whatever. And remind you, this is my first time getting this is not ombre, what is this called? This is my first time getting French tips. So I don't know the process. I don't know how they do it. I don't know if they paint it first and then they put the clear shit on there. I don't really know, y'all. So I thought it was weird how he was doing it, but I was like, all right, he the professional, he know what he doing. I'm gonna mind my business, because I don't know what to do. So I'm letting him do my nails or whatever. And I noticed that when he's doing it, he's painting all my nails brown or whatever. So I'm thinking he's gonna go back and put like the clear shit. Like, he's gonna go back and like, I don't know. I just thought he was gonna go back and put the tips. Again, y'all, I'm gonna show you what I told him I wanted and what he said he can do. And this is what I got. So he's going ahead and he's filing it down, like he's painting the thingy over there. And once he gets done painting it, I look up really quick and he starts to do one. This is what all of my nails were supposed to come out look. He starts to do one of the French tips. And I'm like, oh, okay, I'm tripping. He's doing it. So I'm watching my little movie. He's doing it or whatever. I'm sorry, y'all. It's 11:11. I gotta make a wish. Okay, amen. Okay, so he's going ahead and he's doing this. I'm thinking like, okay, yeah, this is right. He's doing it right. Okay, so he get me my other hand, and I'm like, okay, maybe he's gonna do it finger by finger. He gonna take turns. This hand, he puts the little gel shit over it, and I put my hand in the thing, and then he goes to do the other hand. And then once he's done, he's like, all done, all done, all done, $65. And I'm like, no, I wanted French tip on all my nails. He's like, no, French tip on every nail is gonna be $85. $85. I'm like, no, you told me $65 for French tips. And again, I pulled the picture up again. I'm like, this is the picture. The shit in his face at this point. I'm like, this is the picture. They got like the little clear things up due to COVID, so I literally have my phone mashed against the thing. I'm like, this is what I want. This is he like, no, $85. I'm like, no. So then he started talking to his partner. They saying Xing Zhang Yang. Like, before you was speaking English, now you speaking Xing Zhang Yang. So they talking or whatever they talking. She comes back to me and she's like, no, if you want this, it's gonna be $85. And I'm like, no, he told me $65. But y'all, at this point, the nail salon, I believe they closed at like 7 and it's like 6:42. And I'm like, all right, fuck it. Because remember, y'all, I'm desperate as fuck. Like, all the other nail salons are going to be closed. My flight leaves tomorrow, and I ain't have no other choice. So I'm just desperate. I'm like, all right, fuck it. I paid the little funky $65, and I left, and I went on Yelp before I even got home, and I just gave them a badass review. And that's pretty much happened, y'all. That's how I got fucked over by two unprofessional ass nail tech salons, whatever you want to call them, bootlegs, like whatever. And that's how I got ripped off. If you live in the Central Florida area, on the east side of Orlando, please comment any nail salons or any nail techs that you go to that's not too expensive. If it's over $65, don't even recommend them, because I've seen some nail techs in Orlando and they be charging like $100, and $100, that's like a hairdo to me. Like, I'm not paying $100 to get my nails done. I'm sorry, I'm just not. So yeah, that's basically what happened, y'all. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. And again, please, if you live in the Central Florida area, please comment some nail techs or send them to me on Instagram, or comment their Instagram down below. And I'll see y'all in my next video. Peace.